I have shared two files with you. Okay. So use PDF extraction folder. Okay. OCR I will explain and then we have to use it, right? So just use the files which are available into the PDF extraction folder. Okay. Unzip it and then use it. Okay. So we'll move ahead. Okay. So maybe you can try in case any error and problem, let me. Okay. And I think you people are already aware how to write into the Excel. Okay. So write into the Excel. Now we have seen this file. Okay. But I have shared one more folder with you people. Like this is the file, right? So what is the difference between both the files, right? So if you go here, this is a native PDF. Okay, we can copy, we can select, right? Like this. But this is not a native PDF. Okay, this is a scan PDF or this is a image PDF. So if you right click here, it is mentioned image. Okay, so both are the different PDF, right? And if you want to extract the data from the image PDF or scan PDF, right? This read PDF text will not work here. Okay, so we have to follow some different approach. Okay, so why we have to follow different approach? Because the characters are available here, right? Whatever those called as a optical characters, right? Those are called as a optical character. So if we want to recognize this optical character, we have to use a OCR engine. It is called as a optical character recognition, right? Then only we'll be able to read, right? Now we'll go ahead and we'll see how to use the OCR. Okay. So here we have created for this, right? So maybe I will give it one more. Okay, I will disable this. Okay, right. So what we have to do basically very simple. We can go ahead and we can change the path. Okay, of your folder. So this is the path we have to select. I have selected this path, right? Now here we have to read the file, but it is not a normal file, right? It's a OCR file, right? Or image file. So here we have to use read PDF with OCR. Okay, read PDF with OCR. And here we have to mention file.toString, right? File.toString, right? File.toString, right? And what it is saying, drop OCR engine activity here, right? So we have to use the OCR engine. So just type engine, right? So you can see we are having various type of OCRs are available here, right? Few of the OCR at free of cost, few of the OCR are paid OCR. Okay. So if you go here, right, we can have some UiPath OCR as well. We can use it here, right? It will come along with UiPath. We can use Tesseract as well. That is a free of cost. But apart from that, what are the other OCR engines? Those are paid one. Okay. So if you want to use here, we have to go with the subscription, right? So suppose I'm using this UiPath one. Okay. Right. Here we have to create a variable PDF data. Okay. So now we have to see how it is reading. So I can use a message box. Okay. And we will use the PDF. Let's run. And this is the image. Okay. To read the data from the image, it will take some time, right? So can you see how it is reading? Right. So I will just put it here. Okay. Click on the OK. It will go and it will not work because we did not add it those expression, right? So we have added UiPath OCR. So it's showing like, okay, if you add any OCR engine, every OCR engine having its own different structure. Okay. Now from here, if you want to extract FCC ID, if you want to model name, extract model name, right? So what we can do, right? Here it will be easy. Okay. So this is our model name. So we can give after the model name and before the colon, or we can mention before the prepared for, right? So suppose here this colon is getting repeatedly, right? It's in the multiple times. So only this colon will not help, right? So we have to give this colon prepared. Even the colon prepared is there, so we can mention colon prepared for, right? Accordingly, we can do. So from here, we have to extract this FCC ID, right? And we have to extract this model name. Okay, this model. Okay, this model. Okay, so this model. So we have to extract this two information, right? So you can follow the same approach, right? Whatever we have discussed, you can follow the same approach. Okay. So when you will use like, or if you want to extract any data from the OCR, right? So if you have the subscription for the UiPath OCR, we can go with that, right? If you don't have, then go with the free one. Okay, then go with the free one. So what is another free one? Extract is a free one. Okay, it don't require anything. Apart from that, having very good OCR engine that is paid into the market, but which is available freely into the UiPath, which is called as a OmniPage. Okay, UiPath OmniPage dot activities, right? Install. If you install, then only it will be available. By default, it is not available. Okay. Similar way, you have heard about Abby, right? Abby OCR. So we have a package for Abby OCR as well. In case your organization want to use Abby OCR, we can download the package from Abby OCR and we'll get the activities available for Abby. Okay. Right. So now if you go here, to type the engine, right? So will be available OmniPage OCR. Okay, so that also we can use. And then the next question, why we are having different types of OCR engine? Okay, why we are having different types of OCR engine? Because like, see, this is our photocopy, right, or scan images. It having a proper thing, right? But just imagine if you are taken the photo from the mobile and it is not good, right? Then at that time we can face some difficulties. Okay, so every OCR having their own capabilities. So we have to go with the OCR which will be best suited for your automation. So we can try and see it is working or not. Okay, because there is no guarantee if this OmniPage is working here, then maybe for next use case OmniPage will work perfectly, right? So we have to go, we have to do the POC, and then we have to confirm yes it will work or not. Because it depends on your pixel quality, image quality, and all that. Okay, so any question on this? Clear? Yeah. Now the next thing. Okay, suppose here we have kept this file separately and this file separately, right? This. But imagine if the both the files are in the same folder, okay? If the both the files are in the same folder, okay? And if this file is coming, right? We have to extract invoice number, customer ID, and total amount. And if this file is coming, right, then we have to extract the ID and model name. Okay. So any idea how can we able to do this, or any guess? Okay. So what we can do here, right? Here we have to read the file. Suppose I have given the path. Okay. So this is my folder. Now here we have to use read PDF with OCR only. Okay, because we don't know few of the file might be OCR, few of the file might be native PDF, right? So we can use this one. OCR will be able to read the native files also. Okay, so it will give our output, right? So what we can do? Suppose this is your file, right? This is for BCTC and this is for RoboPro. Okay, so what we can do? We can use a condition, right? What condition we can use? We can use a if condition. this one. And here we have to give the condition, right? So we can add the condition. For example, what is PDF data, right? What is this variable? PDF, uh, right? Verify the string VCTC is available or not into PDF data variable. Okay, we'll write accordingly and let's get the condition. Okay, so it will find out if your PDF data contains VCTs. It means this is related to the VCTs, right? If not, it will be RoboPro, right? So use this here and whatever the like we have created another flow, right, to extract the data from the right RoboPro. It will go to the else and whatever the flow we have created, right, for the BCTC, we can add it to the then, right? So in the then, if this condition is true, it will do the work for the BCTC, right? If the condition is false, right, it will do the work for the robo. Okay. Then you will ask, what if we have more than two types of invoices, right? Or three types? Then we can use this if else, or we have that flow decision also, right? So accordingly, uh, it will work. Okay. So why I've explained this? Because this is the low cost solution. Okay, so if you want to just extract any particular data, even though it's like same invoices or different invoices, we'll be able to extract. Okay, so what you can do, you can try this PCTC first, right? Extract the data, and then try the combined solution, whatever we have discussed. Merge all the files into the single folder, right? And use this if, put the condition, and see it's working accordingly. Okay, clear? Any question? Okay. Now from tomorrow onwards, right, we are going to start with the RE framework. Okay, so just request to everyone, do not miss any session from tomorrow onwards, right? Because we are going to start with our framework link, okay, which is very important thing from your interview point of view, from your actual implementation point of view, right? So we are going to start the RE framework from two. Okay, fine. So all right, we'll conclude that.